Section 1. What is bailment? Bailment is a legal relationship where one person, the bailor, temporarily gives possession of personal property to another person, the bailee, for a specific purpose. The bailee is obligated to return the property to the bailor once the purpose is fulfilled. This concept is fundamental to many everyday transactions, from lending a book to a friend to dropping off clothes at the dry cleaner. Understanding bailment is crucial for protecting your rights and obligations when entrusting your property to others. The essence of bailment lies in the temporary transfer of possession, not ownership. This means the bailee has the right to use the property only within the agreed-upon terms. For instance, if you lend your car to a friend to run errands, they are not allowed to use it for a cross-country road trip without your explicit permission. Bailment is governed by both common law and statutory law, which vary depending on the jurisdiction. These laws establish the duties and liabilities of both the bailor and bailee, ensuring fairness and accountability in these transactions. A clear understanding of these legal frameworks is essential for navigating potential disputes and ensuring the safe return of your property. In essence, bailment provides a legal framework for the temporary exchange of personal property, outlining the rights and responsibilities of all parties involved. Whether you are lending a valuable item to a neighbor or leaving your car at a repair shop, understanding the principles of bailment can help prevent misunderstandings and protect your interests. Section 2. The bailor and bailee roles and responsibilities. In any bailment arrangement, both the bailor and bailee have specific roles and legal obligations. The bailor, as the owner of the property, has the duty to deliver the property to the bailee in a reasonably safe condition. This means the bailor must disclose any known defects or dangers associated with the property to the bailee. Failure to do so could result in the bailor being held liable for any damages or injuries that occur. The bailee, on the other hand, has a duty of care towards the bailed property. The level of care required varies depending on the type of bailment, but generally, the bailee must take reasonable steps to protect the property from damage or loss. This includes using the property only for the agreed-upon purpose and storing it securely when not in use. Furthermore, the bailee has a duty to return the property to the bailor in the same condition it was received, reasonable wear and tear accepted. Any damage or loss to the property while in the bailee's possession may result in liability unless they can prove they exercised the required standard of care. It is important to note that the bailee's duty of care does not make them an insurer of the property. This means they are not automatically liable for any and all damage or loss that may occur. However, they are expected to act responsibly and take reasonable precautions to safeguard the property entrusted to them. Section 3. Types of bailment. Bailment relationships can be categorized into different types, each with varying levels of responsibility for the bailee. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for determining the duty of care owed to the bailor and the potential liability in case of loss or damage. Firstly, we have bailment for the sole benefit of the bailor. This type occurs when the bailee is doing the bailor a favor, such as storing their belongings for free. In such cases, the bailee's duty of care is minimal and they are only liable for gross negligence. Secondly, bailment for the sole benefit of the bailee arises when the bailor lends their property to the bailee without any compensation. For example, borrowing a lawnmower from a neighbor falls under this category. Here, the bailee owes a higher duty of care and is liable for even slight negligence. The most common type is bailment for mutual benefit, where both parties benefit from the arrangement. This includes situations like renting a car or leaving clothes at the dry cleaner. In these cases, the bailee must exercise ordinary care, which means taking the same precautions they would with their own property. Lastly, there's involuntary bailment, which occurs without any agreement between the parties. Finding a lost wallet is an example. The finder has a duty to make reasonable efforts to locate the owner and return the property. Understanding these types of bailment helps clarify the responsibilities and liabilities of both parties involved. Bailment is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, often without us even realizing it. Recognizing these common scenarios can help illustrate the practical implications of this legal concept. Imagine lending your car to a friend for a grocery run. This simple act creates a bailment, with you as the bailor and your friend as the bailee. Your friend has a duty to use the car responsibly and return it in the same condition. Consider leaving your clothes at a dry cleaner. You're entrusting the cleaner with your property for the specific purpose of cleaning. The dry cleaner, as the bailee, is obligated to exercise reasonable care to prevent damage to your clothes and return them to you clean and ready to wear. Parking your car in a paid parking lot also constitutes bailment. You are giving temporary possession of your vehicle to the parking lot attendant. The parking lot, in turn, has a duty to provide a secure environment and prevent theft or damage to your car. Shipping a package through a courier service is another classic example of bailment. You are entrusting your package to the courier for delivery. The courier company, as the bailee, is responsible for transporting your package safely and securely to its destination. These real-life scenarios highlight the pervasiveness of bailment in our everyday interactions and the importance of understanding its legal implications. Understanding bailment is crucial for protecting your rights and fulfilling your obligations in various personal and commercial transactions. Whether you are lending a valuable item to a friend or engaging the services of a professional bailee, knowing your rights and responsibilities can prevent misunderstandings and potential legal disputes. When entering into a bailment agreement, it is essential to establish clear terms regarding the purpose of the bailment, the duration of the agreement, and the standard of care expected from the bailee. This can be achieved through a written contract, especially for high-value items or long-term arrangements. A well-drafted agreement minimizes ambiguity and provides legal recourse in case of any breach of contract. Furthermore, understanding the different types of bailment and the corresponding duties of care allows you to assess the risks involved and take appropriate measures to mitigate them. For instance, if you are lending your car to a friend, you might want to ensure they have a valid driver's license and adequate insurance coverage. Being aware of the legal implications of bailment empowers you to make informed decisions and protect your interests. In conclusion, bailment is an integral part of our daily lives, governing countless transactions involving the temporary exchange of personal property. By familiarizing yourself with the principles of bailment, you can navigate these interactions with confidence, ensuring the safekeeping of your possessions and minimizing the risk of disputes.